Hey y'all, so we're back. We had a requested eyebrow tutorial from one of our subscribers. We've been meaning to do it for a while. We wanted to do it together. Des is still learning her eyebrows and how she wants them to look, the shape of them, and how to fill them in and everything. I kind of got mine down. I'm not the best at it, but I kind of got mine down. Show her some tips on how I do mine. But we just do it all in one. Yeah, one swap. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video today. If you guys have any more requests on things that you want to see us do together, let us know. Other than that, we're just going to get straight into the video. There's so many brow products that you can use to do your eyebrows. You can use a pomade, which is like a gel type. You can use a pencil. You can use a brow tint. You brow powders. It just depends on what type of brow you have. Now, I have real thin brows. Very, very thin brows. Like, my shape is down. Like, I got a good shape going on, but my brows are kind of thin. So I kind of like to overdraw my brows a little bit just to give them a fuller look. When I use pencils, I usually use them to outline my eyebrow just so I can get my shape down. So I have three different types. A regular old,
that's the one I like.
Pencil, old school pencil that you get from the dollar store. This is the LA Colors brow pencil. It comes with a little brush on it, and I really like these. And the reason why I like these is it's easy to control these. L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Definer. This is a mechanical one, so you just you know, push it up and down, and then it comes with a spoolie. It's really, really skinny, so you can get, look, if you fill in your eyebrows, you can get precise eyebrow strokes. I have the Maybelline Total Temptation. This one is at an angle, not the normal. I don't like this. I don't like this pencil. It's hard for me to control it. Like I said, I like my $1 one that I get from Family Dollar. I'm going to use the one that I normally use. Ness is going to show you which one she used. First, I start on the bottom here. So I do small strokes. You don't want to just make a straight line, because if you make a straight line, you screw yourself up.
So you start at the brow bone, basically.
Right. So I start right here. Where your nose is, you have this line of where your contour is for your nose. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, your contour for your nose. So I start right there, because if you go too far in and become a unibrow, just move outwards. Like that. With your tail, you don't want to extend your tail all the way down here. You want your tail to line up right at the outer point of your eye, so it stops right here. That's as far as you want your tail to go. So you draw a line straight up, your tail should stop right there. Okay?
Now, I never do that. The tail part, I never make a tail. Wherever my eyebrows stop at is where I stop at.
See, my top, here's the thing. I don't start a line right here and move it back. Now, you can.
Start the middle, right?
Yes. Right where
I learned that one.
Yes. Okay, so I start right here. We don't want boxy brows. Some people do, but
some people like the Sharpie brow.
Tear duct, okay, is what it's called. The tear duct is where I start. So my line goes straight up. I'm going to start right there where my tear duct starts at. And then I'm going to work my line out. Now, like I said, strokes, and I overdraw my brows. My light, small strokes.
I seen somebody say that like your arch should usually starts like either like after the pupil or like in the or the middle of the pupil.
So arch should be, well, mine don't go pupil. I mean, I guess it depends on the shape of your eyebrow. Yeah. I have a natural arch in my brow, so it's kind of hard for me to explain that since I already have a natural. Maybe, but if you don't have one, maybe you can.
Like me, I don't have an arch.
So you can try that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you do yours, do you go up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you want to go in the opposite direction of how your hair grows. So your hair grows down, and you want it to go up. You need to brush it up. So it's like a colored pencil, so it helps. Makes it easier.
Girl, yes, because I just went right on through with this.
So remember, stop. You going too far down.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Right. Okay. I'm a little laugh.
Tear duct right there. Yep. And then bring it back. If you want to make, you can arch.
I do it just a little bit.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. I like to use a pomade to fill in my brows. So like I said, you can use a pomade or a powder, or you can continue to use the pencil. I like to use the pomade. So I take an angle brush. Okay, so here's my pomade. You don't have to use my expensive pomade that I use. It's like $20-something. You can use this e.l.f. one. I have an LA Colors, a NYX Tame and Frame. Take my angle brush and my pomade and I dip it on either side. Don't get too much. If you get too much, you can just tap it off on the side. I start on the side. You want majority of your product to be on the outside of your brow. So I start on the outside. I usually start in the middle because this is where I want majority. I don't want all of it to be down here because it'll be too dark. I want majority of it to be where my arch is. So I start at my arch and kind of try to get rid of majority of my product. So that's what I do. So I just brush directly up in my brow. If you brush up in strokes, it looks like hair. So then I come down on the side. And like I said, I overdraw my brows a little bit. And if you mess up, you can clean it up. When I get to the inner corner of my brow, where I'm working the least amount of my product, so I'm going to let off on a brush. So here I was like putting a little bit of pressure, working that pomade into my brow. So hold your brush back. Don't go like this, because you go like this, you apply too much pressure. At the inner part of my brow is where I want to work the least amount of product, and I want to have the least amount of pressure. So I'm just simply just doing light strokes. Very, very, very light strokes. So it can give that hair-like appearance.
Start at the arch. Where is my arch? Okay. I don't feel like I'm doing anything.
Here. Take the whole brush and brush it
up. Okay. Yeah, that's better.
Oh. So keep filling it in.
I don't think I've ever filled my brows in this good before.
I'm telling you, your best friend will be taking that angle and just the flat part of that angle and just flicking it up.
Flicking
the
wrist.
That's all. The brush here is a flat brush. I don't like to use this for my brows. A lot of people do. I don't, because I don't have the most control over it. This brush, I think I got it off of Amazon. It was a set, and it's just like a flat rounded brush. So this one is great. This is my favorite one to use to clean up my brows. So here's another EcoTools brush. This one is more of at an angle, comes up to a point like a triangle. And I like to use this too to get precise cleanup. I start at my point, like my arch, the point of my arch, and just follow where I made that line, that initial line, to draw my brows. And I do small strokes just like I do when I'm going to draw my line. Small strokes to get my brows neat. Do that. angle my brush downwards. And then, like I said, I start at my arch and move backwards. This is where I always start. I kind of get the gist of how thick my brow should go. Like I said, if you don't really have that down, just follow the pencil line that you used to outline your brow.
Yes.
And I come to my front and I just pull it back in one swoop. One swoop. Just to fix that up. I messed up a bit. And just kind of like clean that up. Don't mess up your brow though, like me.
Do you think that I could probably use that shade?
I got you another one. But, so that's my brow. The perfect brow. It wasn't that hard. Super easy.
Art towards my arch part.
Yes, and then work backwards.
Got a damn arch.
Oh, wherever here. Wherever. Work backwards. Oh yeah, that's a perfect shade for you.
I just brush it down.
Let me see. You did really good. Oh well, no, not yet.
Just do the
top part, and then you can use a like some kind of like shadow brush to
I always
clean it up.
go up here like this.
Yes, like that, and go backwards. You want to work in sections. Never work from under your brow. Work over top of your brow. Gives you a better control of the brush. Small techniques, like using that side of that brush, like that, taking the side of that brush and then just flicking your wrist. It just blends it out without no problems. Now you got the guide for your other brow. And you got that brow for the rest of them brows for the rest of the day.
Girl, I'm about to walk around with homegirl from the other sister with the one eyebrow. I'm leaving with this brow because this next brow ain't gonna look nothing like this. I'm gonna walk out like this with my Remember how much we used to laugh at that damn movie?
It's my favorite brow gel I've ever used. It's in the shade. So this one is in the shade dark. It's perfect for brunettes. Anybody with darker hair, it's perfect. Yeah, I like to use my brow tints. Now, if you have thicker brows than I do and you don't need to give it a little bit more, your brows a little bit more help, then you can go in with the clear brow gel. This is just to set your brow so it won't move, right? It's like any other product. When you doing my brows, I start at the arch. So I start at the arch and I work my way back. Like I said, I try to get majority of my product worked in at the point of my arch, and then I'll work my way back. And you want your hairs to go up, so brush up, don't brush down, don't brush sideways, brush up, because up makes your brows look fuller. So I brush up and I work that gel in there because the gel is going to hold your brows into place. And keep working that up in there through that brow.
So it's kind of like doing mascara.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. It's just like, it's the same wand as a mascara. It's so easy. It's not too thick of a brush. It's so small to where you can just, you won't never do too much. It just gives you
It just looks like a hair.
Alright. So start at the arch part and just work it. Let's work it in like you
Just like that.
Yes. So like you just like you would if you're
I don't even use mascara.
well, not using mascara. Well, it would be the same thing because if you're using mascara, you take the mascara and you go.
Yeah.
You work it through like that. So it's essentially
because you
the
know
same
I'm
thing.
a blinker. So
I know.
when we get to them dang old lashes, girl, baby.
Yep, your lashes is coming. We should do lashes next.
Okay.
That'd be an easy one. Yes.
I've just finished my brows. Comment below how you think I did. Oh, good. So
you look really good.
thank you with your help because, like I said, I'll be having stroke brows. So make sure I use all my tips and tools to have my brows all the way together now.
This was fun. Okay,
It was.
The next video. We said the next video is going to be lashes because Vanessa doesn't do lashes. She was do individual lashes, but I'm not an individual lash girl. But I can show you how to put on some strips. So here's the thing, though. You want to gradually go into it.
Right.
You don't want to just go straight to putting on single individual lashes. You want to start out with strips.
Right.
So I think that's the best way for her to start out with strips.
All of these are going to be beginner videos for everybody because I am a beginner. So I think that this is going to be really good for everyone that's been asking us about doing makeup videos and stuff. So thanks for y'all patience and still watching us. And until next time,
Bye.